Hi, my name is Sarah Clark and welcome to the next video of Power to the Plurals. The topic of this video has been on my mind for many years, but especially in the last 6 months I've been trying to find a way to convey this message in the right way. The words spoken in this video carry a weight and are a collaborative effort of our system. It is impossible for us to record a video in the way that was written collectively by our system. Hence, after debating and voting inside, we felt it was most authentic and honest to read the exact words that we collectively wrote. This message contains the word I as we speak for our collective system and our collective vision. We still often connect switches with triggers. By now, many people say switches come from positive or negative triggers. But do they? Or a better question would be, are triggers the only reason? By talking about switching like this, don't we make it a bigger deal than it actually is? Years from now, when I truly can see myself as a collective, non-disordered system, as we personally have no need for full alteration, do I want to switch because of triggers, and do I want to call it that? Would I still use the words positive and negative triggers once the PTSD is healed? There is nothing wrong with switching for seemingly no reason, besides someone else belongs in this moment. If we are healed, we should be able to switch at will. There is a beauty in being able to be and work together so closely that you choose together what best suits a situation. And if there are no amnesic walls, and you do not lose time, and you can experience from the inside what is experienced on the outside without restricting switching, all of you, then I see nothing wrong with that, nothing to be ashamed of, more so, something to be proud of. I know that by writing this, there will be some people who might not even be able to imagine yet what this actually looks like. That's okay. Obviously, I did not have these thoughts when I just got diagnosed or in the years after when I just tried to keep it together. We do not have a lot of great plural role models in the world yet. We invent the wheel together, step by step and day by day. I'm not sure if I will ever reach this level of cooperation with everyone in my large system, but I do trust enough in my system, in myself, to reach this with our main fronters. And if you long for it, we wish you the same. From coping skill to trauma disorder, to a way of collective living. Together we are stronger. Power to the plurals. To feel pride in your DID is a struggle for many. It's a sensitive topic that many rather avoid. DID is a trauma disorder after all. But if we read DSM-5 closely, it says that DID is associated with early childhood trauma. Associated. It does not say caused by it. It says it like this because else everyone who experiences childhood trauma ends up with DID, and this is certainly not the case. The trauma and or abuse we suffered is horrible and none of us deserve it. Not a single one of us. We were innocent children after all. And they were bad people who did very bad things. And because of that, our mind and brain needed a way to cope. I know you already know this, but bear with me. Those bad people, they did those bad things. But you, your child's mind and brain, did an extremely smart thing. Subconsciously, for most of us, we found a way to protect ourselves. We did that. Everyone in our system came to help. Hence, we found a way to protect ourselves. If we can see that, grasp that, we start to build pride. If we work together and build that collective system together, we can feel pride. It's our work after all. We made it. We did not know at that young age that it might cost us later in life, that it would be such a struggle for a while, that it would feel as a sacrifice to some of us. But if we lived in a slightly different world, where being plural was accepted, where help for PTSD and early childhood trauma was affordable and easy to find, where abusers were rightfully punished, where society cares for those they forgot about all those years ago. If we lived in a world like that, would it not be so much more okay? Would we not find comfort in who we are? Would we not feel sad for those who were traumatized like us but who live with all that pain in their one single mind? Would we not lift each other up so much that pride in who we are as plurals today instantly brings hope to those finding out they are plural tomorrow? I know we do not live in a world like that, so let's build it together. Let's continue to be the loving and supportive community that we are and have built here and in Alternation on Facebook together. Let's continue to heal ourselves and bring hope to others. May this safe space be that world we long for so much. After all we've been through, we are here in companionship and solidarity. We listen to each other, respect each other, care for each other, and it's amazing. It's something I am extremely proud of. It's something we all accomplished together by working together. We are all strangers and we are all hurt, yet we found a way here on this channel and in Alternation. May you find that way also in your individual life, and may it reflect as well in your inner world. May you heal so much that you can feel pride in your survival and plurality. You deserve it. We stand with you all and we root for you. This part of the video is especially for people who have trouble with the concept of plural pride, and also addresses survivors of mind control, programming, and SRA abuse. Those who survived the deliberate and intentional creation of alters in inhumane ways. I am a survivor of such horrors myself, and I hear your pain and your concerns when we talk about plural pride. I struggled with this myself for many years. Some of us feel as if the DID was forced upon us, and this can bring extra conflicts and debates inside. We are all at a different place in our healing path, and we all have our own concerns, and so I don't think I'm gonna be able to address them all and address every individual person and their individual personal abuse stories. If you want to, I'm sure you can find a reason to not be proud. It's always possible to find a reason. I can name you at least 25 things that I'm not proud of and that somehow correlate with my DID. But what I want to challenge you to, though, and what I challenged myself to a few years ago, is to find something that you can be proud about. That is, if you want to. I'm not gonna force anyone to feel pride. I don't think plural pride is something that can be rushed either. It took me 10 years to be able to kind of stay in this state of mind, and it also really helped to connect with others who already experienced it. Pride is not a label, not an event, not an end station. It's a feeling, a sensation, and a belief about yourselves. For years, I just kept surviving, and I was not proud of that, not happy about it even. I felt a sense of, I have to, and I was not even sure why for most of the time. It took a lot of healing, working through programming, believing in ourselves, feeling worthy, working through shame, accepting ourselves in all its aspects. And it's a work in progress. For me, that pride started with being proud of surviving and escaping, and later staying away. Then I became proud of working together. Then I found pride in breaking programming. Now I'm proud of being able to help others on a daily basis. All those layers of pride had to build up into a foundation that may be able to feel plural pride. Then it took more time to be able to say it out loud, and even more time to speak about it proudly inside and outside of our community. You cannot feel pride until you accept you are plural, and that is really, really not easy for most of us. It also depends on our culture, friends and family, what our lives look like today, if help is available, if we have good role models, where we are in the world, if we have support and a community we are part of. But it gets especially difficult when you do not feel you own your plurality, When you not only feel it was done to you on purpose, you know it was done to you on purpose. Or when you are or feel still connected to perpetrators. It's not realistic that everyone in a system experiences plural pride at the same time. Also, in our own systems, are we at different places in our healing path? What helped us greatly is to think about plural pride, not as being proud of how or why I became plural. It's not about the origin of my plurality. And it has 0% to do with my abusers. I give them no credit whatsoever. Even without programming, we know there are sick people in this world who have children with the sole purpose of abusing them. But those children are shaped by their parents and have their DNA even, but they are still their own individual person. And so are we, all of us. Even if they don't know it today, one day they will find out they love painting, or music, or writing, or gaming, or flowers, or pets, and they realize that was not programmed in. They discover they are someone outside of that programming, and this is when most of our alters truly start to thrive. Plural pride is about finding pride in whom we are today. It's about being a survivor. It's to honor my system. Gratitude, they made us a survivor. Pride of the struggles that we overcame together. It's about having our voice heard. It's to remember those who came before us and did not find a community nor help. It's to remember those whom we lost. It's about making progress in my own life and the world. It's about making a change. If not for me, then for the next generation. I've been at that point where all the hairs on my arm stood up when someone spoke about plural pride. I felt anger towards my abusers for making me this way. I have cried and shouted to the universe, why me? And I have suffered after escaping my suffering. But most importantly, I overcome. And this is where I choose to focus on overcoming, growing, healing, together as plurals in our system and community. Building culture and community inside and outside. I am a survivor. I am my best support network. I am my best deprogrammer. I am a collective system. I am stronger when working together. I am plural. I find pride in that. And I hope you can too. Thank you so much for watching.